defense on the Ole Miss looking nice. I'll probably get Spain first game. I gotta learn how to play defense. So I can be ready on Madden now then. Oh man. It's like 800 people in here. I know all 800 people in the game. No, you lying. Bro, don't tell them 10 years to find out goddamn opponent, goddamn. Oh my god. Cause he said it was 800 people on his own. God damn, my back hurting. Oh, that shit hurt. Oh my god. I shouldn't put it X here. It be say estimated wait time a minute. Oh, that's crazy work. Oh, my back hurt. God damn. No questions.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, he said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Rebels ready to kick it away first. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Quick strike complete. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra.
A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. So they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. We're able to high point the football, creating the interception.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Picks up the first down. He's into the open down the middle. The 20. Touchdown, Rebels. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it, and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed, and that guy takes off erases some angles and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
No, he's not doing that.
Fighting off the defender.
No, sir.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Not just do you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. It doesn't get better than that.
Oh, I done figured it out already. I done figured it out, but...
Say it. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
They'll try to get him on the fake. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
Well, they thought they had the look they wanted for a fake punt there, but the defense was just way too alert. Give them credit for getting the stop, and now they set their offense up in great field position.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Escapes the pressure to his right. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
This time it's complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Lacey. Got some room into the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down there. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Say it. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score.
Could be an alley. Makes it past the marker. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Release to the back. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Throwing, say it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Sayed. Complete on the left to Smith. And he's knocked down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And it's no good. He missed it. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Hard running there. There's some room. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable 3rd down situations. And we've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves.
Makes a grab and room to run.
Yeah, I was close from that.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
The Rebels, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Running into the open space. There he goes.
Get better from the kick.
And he scores! Touchdown, Rebels. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
smacking shit. I mean, defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Sayin to throw. Rushes on him. Gets away to his left. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Turns it on in midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they could put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
Looking to throw it, Sayin. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Oh, they're after him. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Just plowing ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one, Dave.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
Number 96, set to kick it off.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The run inside. It's Lacy. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he's still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game.
My first game,
Doesn't
I
look like he's slowing down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's what
Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. Got it down the field.
Snag
Got a
man.
lot of room to the right.
Snag
And
man.
he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The DBs will back off a bit. Here's Julian saying to throw. Going for the big play.
Snap. Oh.
Upstairs, he's got it. All
tried to
out of
snap it
space. Inside,
Trent.
and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing, you need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Ohio State 13.
Bringing it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Rebels.
I thought that was going to be police cars and shit.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Uh-oh. See me, son.
Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all.
Snag man.
Leap and grab for a big gain. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ohio State 13.
He about to quit.
Number 96.
Tough game for
Set
me.
to kick this one away.
I thought I was going to get smacked.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Boy.
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been down.
Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Say it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Makes the grab. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the...
Trying to get it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Pushes ahead. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
I can't believe it. Oh, that shit was crazy. That shit like you got me mad.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. It's returned.
But what you want?
Short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running inside, it's Lacey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Gill. And another broken
he's gonna be
tackle.
pissed off today.
He's loose on the right. Running inside the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rebel. And the route is on.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track. of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense in an empty set. Say it. He uncorks one deep. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Lined up in the gun on third down. Say it. Got his man.
Oh my God.
At the 45 on his way. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeye. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the two-point conversion. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Number 96, set to kick it away.
And he's going to bring it out.
Oh. Whoop.
He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can. So
he wants to go deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Snags it, and there's running room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
When you talk about versatility of the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Pocket breaking down.
Oh my God.
And it's a sack.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Got him.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Getting set for the point after. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Throw it, say it. Going deep.
Mr. Snag, man.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. From the gun on third down, say it. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Yes, sir.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, they're lighting up the scoreboard, guys, because this QBR...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Here's a heat. Trying to get away. And the ball squirted out. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve
man.
Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Sayin to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot.
Oh, that's enough.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th.
You go ahead and quit. First quarter of the game. I know. Them streets, they up be strong. You ain't that you say you is. You ain't that you say you is. I know. I know.
Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Trying to beat the D deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets us up and set up at the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
What footsteps, which are hard bid for, huh?
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. And the Hoosiers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeps it on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
All right.
Second down, they'll
That's
go
okay.
to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Yes, sir.
And the pressure was too much.
I'll take
They
it.
get him at the 15.
I'll take it.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break
Take
here in
it.
the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were
Yes,
down
sir.
inside their own red zone. But on that critical third down,
I'll take it.
phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the
I'll take
quarterback
it.
and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the run, it's Lacy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. At the 35.
Why did he kiss that? Oh, come
And
on.
he'll have enough for the
Way
first
back there,
down
making
at the
tackles, bro.
42.
I'll
Come
tell
on,
you,
bro.
this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's
motherfucker
so
died that far
dangerous
back
once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if
Like,
you're
you
on
should have
offense, you
listened, bro.
move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The run inside. It's Lacy.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body
That
blow.
first down.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good
they
job by
didn't
the
play
running
it.
back, understanding
Well,
where his
that's
hole
not
is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
To the air on first down. Unleashes
that
one.
man.
Got a
That
man.
man.
It's Cook. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Come on, bro.
This crowd trying to
I
make
ain't trying to stay
life
amped up like they
miserable for
want to
this
smack him,
offense.
bro.
Running inside. It's Lacy. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a
I was trying to
5-yard
stay amped
pickup,
up when they
and
get
that'll be enough
smacked.
for a first down.
They just want to score this
And I
touchdown.
like the
They're gonna
thought
come down.
process on offense here early in this
When I
game.
score
They're
this
giving
touchdown,
their
they're
bell
gonna come
cow the
down.
ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But
Oh, got
this
him.
offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They make the stop, but the sweet
Got him.
rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Run in the red zone, it's Lacy.
Damn, I get
Defense
a yard.
right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Working that left side now.
Get off in there.
Breaks a tackle, and he might
Get off
go.
in there. Calm
And
that
the
crowd
catch
down.
and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there?
What you doing, baby?
That drive sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up